then I retitled it A Short Biography of Miss Jane Pittman, when all these people were talking about her. And I worked on it about a year, and my editor, who was Bill Decker, he was at the Dial Press at the time. Bill called me one day and he says, because I sent him drafts of it, he called me one day and he said, listen, Ernie, he said, I think this book has to be told from the first person point of view. She has to tell the story. These people are not telling the story right. I told him, well, forget it, I'm going to go and continue to do what I'm doing. And I must have done that for another month or so. And then I realized he's right. So I started in chapter 1. It was a day of something like right now, she says, hot, hot, and dusty, dusty. My first lines in it. And then she talks about how the secessionist army came in, and then the Northern Army behind them, chasing them, and so on. And it just started there, and things began to move. And then I continued to read and read and read about the Civil War, and then I read about the Reconstruction period, and then I kept reading. I would write in the morning from I'd say from about 9 to about 2, and I had to go to work. I had part-time work, and then work about 4 hours. Then I'd come back home and I'd read. I was always a few years ahead of the time I was writing about. If I was writing about the Civil War, I was already reading about the Reconstruction period. If I was writing about that, I was reading about some other period of time. So I kept reading and reading and reading. So by the time my little character would get here, I've already gotten all the information, most of it.